Hey guys, I've decided to fast for 60 hours. Last time I did a video on fasting for 48 hours. So my aim was to fast for 72 hours, but I thought at least 60 hours. I'll go little by little. Simple homemade meal, rice, pumpkin, dal and some coconut sambal. So it's about 6 p.m, getting closer to 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning, 6 a.m. I can break the fast. Wish me luck and I'll take you on the journey with me. Also, I'll update you on some medical stuff that happens in our body during the fast and my own experience combined with it as we go on. Hope you enjoy the video. So I'm 18 hours into the fast now on day one, and I still have a lot of energy, but I feel quite hungry at the moment. And they're cooking in the kitchen here, so the smell of food even makes it very, I got my cravings. So I'm about 20 hours into fasting now, and I feel really good. I've had a little bit of hunger, but the energy wise, I have a lot of energy. My mind is very clear and I feel really good. I've done a lot of work today as well. In the morning I cleaned the bathroom, washed the tiles and the shower and the sinks and did all that. Then I went with my dad to the supermarket, spent about 1 hour buying groceries and bringing the cart up to the apartment. Then now I've just gone out. The temperature is very hot in Sri Lanka at the moment, so I've been drinking lots of water. I've had a cup of black tea, really nice mild tea, but no sugar, no milk, nothing, just black tea. So I'm doing not a water only fast. I'll be having herbal teas and teas, that's all. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Hey guys, just to break down a few medical facts. So once you have a meal, the glucose in your blood rises. When the glucose rises, an organ called pancreas, which is responsible for the secretion of insulin, a hormone, is secreted by the beta cells of the pancreas. So once insulin is secreted, glucose is then converted into glycogen and is stored in your liver and your muscles. Now after about 12 hours after fasting, or even before that, your sugar levels start dropping and your glycogen is converted back into glucose. So it starts using the glycogen in your liver as well as in the muscles. At the moment I feel really good. I have a little bit of hunger, but I just drank some mineral water. Some sparkling water without any glucose or anything. It's just pure sparkling water, and I don't feel hungry. I also feel that I have lots of energy. So at the moment, what's taking place in my body most probably is, after about 18 hours of fasting, your body kicks into a process called ketosis. Ketosis is when your body starts utilizing your fat that is stored in your body as the primary source of energy. So fat is burned and converted into ketones. So it was initially relying on glucose after the meal, and now it's relying on ketones. I haven't done a blood test, but if I do a blood test, I'll be able to detect higher levels of ketones in my blood and maybe lower levels of glucose in my blood. I really feel good about this fast this time. Actually, I started fasting 3 times before this, between my previous fast that I did, the 48-hour fast video that I did, and now, and I failed. And I even wanted to create a video on failure, saying that failure is not a bad thing, that you learn to walk even stronger, with stronger determination. Like my meditation teacher Goenkaji says, when you fail, you get up as soon as you can, and you even walk with stronger determination to achieve what you want. So failures are actually good. Most athletes and most sportsmen and lots of people who have been very successful in this world has failed sometime in their life. So it's not a thing to take as a bad thing and get depressed. That's being pessimistic. You have to take it as a good thing and start progressing. So I failed 3 times trying to do a 72-hour fast, mostly because I was not mentally strong, and also because I was going through different mental challenges. I wasn't very strong in my mind. But this time I'm going to somehow make it. But who knows, I might not make it. So let's see what happens. Hey guys, so I'm exactly 24 hours into my fast. I feel slightly weak, kind of a tinge of weakness, like a tinge of generalized weakness, but it could be all in my head as well. Otherwise I've got energy still, and hunger comes and goes. As long as I'm not exerting too much in my mind, in the sense means as long as I'm not as long as I'm peaceful, I feel really good. And I'm just doing some work for my son that I can do in between my life here in Sri Lanka. So I'll update you as we go along. Good morning guys. 36 hours into the fast, and I feel really good. In the sense means I was struggling quite a lot last night, passing 24 hours. I really wanted to break the fast and start eating. Had a lot of cravings for food, was feeling quite weak, but now just woke up exactly 36 hours into the fast now. Absolutely no hunger. Very interesting sensation in my body, as in my body is vibrating. But this I feel as a Vipassana meditator. When I meditate Vipassana, I have similar feelings. When I'm on a retreat, Vipassana retreat, on certain days, as your body gets, as you go deep and deeper into your awareness, you start feeling subtler sensations in the body. And at 36 hours now, I have not been meditating like that, like in a retreat. but I feel as if my body is vibrating. My mind is very clear, I feel that I have good mental clarity, no fogginess, haziness or mistiness in the mind, as if everything is very clear to me, very alert. I'm going to meditate and also go for a swim, and I'll update you. Hey guys, so I just come to the swimming pool. So one more thing I want to say is that after 24 hours of fasting, something extraordinary starts happening. It's called autophagy. Autophagy is kind of a self-repair of the body, and it decreases with aging. So fasting induces autophagy. I also spoke about this a little bit in my last fasting video. So in our cells in the body, there are components, various components that help the cell to function, doing various jobs. So with time, some of these components can get damaged, may not function very well, and can totally stop functioning. Now, autophagy gets rid of all these damaged, poorly functioning and not functioning components, which is a really good thing. It's kind of recycles all these particles. As we get older, the natural process of autophagy tends to get lesser and lesser, but with fasting it's induced. So autophagy has proven to reduce inflammation, also get rid of things like cancer cells. Also, there are misfolded proteins in our cells that can cause things like Alzheimer's disease. Autophagy gets rid of these misfolded proteins, and that can reduce Alzheimer's disease. So overall also, autophagy can reduce the effects of aging. It's a remarkable process that starts after about 24 hours of fasting, or even before that. Now coming back to myself, I honestly feel really good now. Maybe you can see it in my eyes. When I say really good, what I'm trying to say is I feel very clear in my mind. It's amazing. Now I'm about 38 hours into fasting. I feel extremely kind of alert, as if I can hear sounds that I don't usually hear, like the little bird noises. And even when I look at things, the clarity is just amazing. So I'm going to go for a swim now, and I'll take you along this journey. I've been enjoying this very mild tea. It's called Nuora Elia Pekoe. So Pekoe is a kind of tea just like English breakfast, Earl Grey. It's quite popular in Sri Lanka. I'm not too sure how it's made or what's added to it. And Nuora Elia is the place where the high country tree is grown right on top of the hill country. So it has a very mild aroma. You can see as I'm pouring it, it's like almost like as if it's watery. So I also put a little bit of Himalayan rock salt into it because I'm losing electrolytes and I've not been replacing the electrolytes. So yesterday also I had a little bit of Himalayan rock salt put into my water. Himalayan rock salt is good because it has potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, the trace elements. So it replaces, because I'm sweating a lot here in Colombo as well. And I want to tell you that this is a very honest vlog, like every vlog. I don't just say I feel good if I don't feel. So at the moment I'm feeling a little bit tired. I feel that I can't do things in a hurry. Multitasking is almost impossible and I don't want to even try it. Just taking one thing at a time and doing slowly during the fast, I think is a good idea. But still I have energy even though I feel tired, and mental clarity is really at the top. I generally feel good. I'm on the 33rd floor of the Twin Towers building, and +40 hours into the fasting, and just doing about things like I usually do. 47 hours into the fast now. I feel a bit weak and lack of energy. No hunger, but hunger cravings are there when I see food. Just came some shopping with my wife. I feel a bit tired, but I shouldn't get too tired. I look after myself. Feeling slightly kind of dizzy, and then while we were shopping, and then I sat a little bit and the feeling went away. So I'm now sitting in a swim shop where my wife is looking for some stuff, and so we came shopping, and I was a little bit hesitant because I was not feeling very fit, a little bit dizzy. Then we went to our first destination, which was a kind of a shopping complex, and then I was feeling dizzy there and I wanted to sit. I actually sat for about maybe 1 minute or so, then the feeling went away. Then from there I walked about 1.5 kilometers with my wife, maybe less than that. Then came to this other shop, and surprisingly all the symptoms went away. But I was careful not to have any symptoms of hypoglycemia, which is low sugar, which are like sweating, agitation, dizziness. But now I feel fine again. I'm 50 hours into the fast now. I thought to have a swim before going to sleep. So I've just completed my 60-hour fast, but I still haven't eaten anything. I'm going to cook some vegetable broth now, and I'll have the vegetable soup just to break the fast. It's been quite challenging, but not so much. I mean, I feel a bit weak, and I could go on for 72 hours, but at this stage I don't want to push. I think I'll cook a vegetable broth now and then start eating. So I've got organic beans, organic beetroot, organic carrot, onions, potatoes, and some garlic.